Hi team, welcome to Wiggins Maths. In this video, this very short video, we're going to be starting to look at the weird and wonderful world of numerical methods, and this video is about locating roots. Okay, so to begin with, what do we already know? Where are the roots in this diagram, and how do we calculate them? Well, we should know that the roots lie where a graph cuts the x-axis, i.e. it is when f of x is equal to 0. Okay, so it's what is the value of x such that the function is 0. That is what we call a root. So we set our function equal to 0 and find out what the values of x are. Now, if we take this root, for example, if I was to guess a value that's just before it, we notice that the output is a positive value. And if we were to guess a number just after it, we'll notice that the output is a negative value. So if there is a change in sign, then we know that the root must lie somewhere between those two inputs. So let me show you what I mean. So here we have a function, and we are being asked to show that a root to this function is between 1 and 2. So how we do that is we actually just work out f of 1, so substituting the input as 1, and when we substitute the input as 1 into this, we get 1 cubed, subtract 2, subtract 1, that's negative 2. And we're also going to substitute in f of 2, and when we substitute in 2, we get 2 cubed, subtract 2, subtract a half. Well, that's 5.5, or as I like to call it, 11 over 2. Now, since there is a change in sign, a root lies between 1 and 2. And that's it. We've successfully shown that there is a root between 1 and 2. Second thing we could be asked to do with regarding to locating roots is show that a root is that to 4 decimal places. Now this isn't dissimilar to an upper and lower bounds question at GCSE. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go, well, it's been rounded to 4 decimal places. So let's have a look at f of 1.29065 and let's have a look at f of 1.29055. What would be expected to see at this point, again, is a change in sign between these two inputs, so that the outputs, one of them will be negative, one of them will be positive, and that's enough to show that the root is in fact that to 4 decimal places. So when I substitute in 1.29065, I get negative 0.000334 and so on. Okay. And when I substitute in 1.29055, I get positive 0.0001857. Okay, and there is a change in sign. Therefore, we call it alpha. We call the root alpha. Is 1.2906 to 4 dp. And that's locating roots. So, watching that video doesn't instantly mean you'll be able to do it. You just need to practice. Make sure you practice. That'll make you better and better and better. And of course, amateurs call it genius, masters call it practice.